30 seconds left. Pass. Grando shot blocked out front. Nice play defensively. Connor Doherty with that block. Pass ahead to him. He chops his man stick right out of his hands. No call and a shot. Hargrove scores. And the Icemen can't believe there was no penalty as Doherty chopped his man's stick right in half. Blades don't care. They've got the 1-0 lead with 18.6 seconds left in the first. The Jacksonville fans, they do have a bit of a point. That was an axe chop by Doherty, but wasn't called, and Hargrove, he keeps playing. When you don't hear the whistle, you keep going. That's what Hargrove did, and he has his first of the postseason, and the Everblades take a 1-0 lead late in the period with just 18.6 seconds left. Throws it around the boards, down low. Harris trying to pass out front. Couldn't make it there. Chance at the side, and Crane couldn't stuff it in. Jukarov puts it behind Florida's net. Brendan Harris looking for his options. Far side Cockrell. Back down low, Harris. Up the far boards. Jacksonville making changes on the fly. Trying to hem the Blades in and get pressure. Chance at the side. Doesn't go home. Allen shoved down. Can't do anything except trying to block right now with no stick. Chow gets a steal for Florida. Trying to get space. Gets it off the boards out to the red line, but not out, so Allen can't make his way off yet. Kosh slips a check. In pass. High slot shot, and Grando didn't get a whole lot of wood on that one. Van Wy out front. Grando scores. Chris Grando with his first of the postseason ties things up with 10:05 to go in the second period. The Blades unable to get the clear, get burned, and this game is equal at 1-1. Kosh at the line. Power play coming to a close for Jacksonville. Icemen, no shots on that man advantage. And the power play no over and out of the box. Malmstrom a breakaway. A chance right in. Backhand, forehand, can't put it home. Vernon, a huge stop in the crease to keep this game tied. Malmstrom still within the attacking zone for center Rami. High slot has to give it off to Sean Allen. His long shot towards the net and didn't make its way in. Blocked right out front. And the Icemen get a clear right after the kill. The Blades got a great chance, but Malmstrom on the breakaway not able to score. Offsides called against Florida now with 7:22 to go in the second period. For the third time tonight, the Florida Everblades are on the conditioned air penalty kill. Logan Lambson gets the call against him, a slashing minor, putting him in the box. And now Florida's PK has got to come up once again for the kill. Jacksonville 0 for 2 on the night. No shots on their last man advantage. The Icemen trying to take the lead. 1-1 tied game, 4:18 to go in the middle stanza. Face-off blocker side on Johnson to our broadcast left. Kisevich against Van Wy in the circle. And the face-off off a bit of a scramble goes into Quinn Schaefer's skates, and the Icemen able to dig it away. Brown up top. Middle of the line, right side. Quick shot by Cockrell, and his stick explodes. He goes right off towards the bench. Blades at the brief bit of 4-on-4. They jump it. It goes into the penalty box, and that's a delay of game penalty against the Florida Everblades. And it's a 5-on-3 man advantage for Jacksonville. Betts into the box, a minute 46 of two-man power play time for Jacksonville. And this is a huge moment. Betts called for delay of game, just lobbed that one right into Jacksonville's penalty box and put himself into Florida's penalty box. And now the Blades PK really going to be tested here. For this conditioned air 5-on-3 penalty kill, Kisevich, Sambrook, and Doherty begin, and with it being the long change frame, they might be out there tasked with a whole 106 seconds of PK time alongside Cam Johnson. Van Wy, Nadeau, Cockrell, Harris, and Brown all out for the Icemen. Face-off controlled by Jacksonville. Brown, left boards, across for Harris. Way up top, down to the goal line for Cockrell. Back to Harris. Takes it towards the middle. Brown goes over to the right side. Harris on the left now, along the flank, walking in towards the middle. Harris poke checked away, up towards the point. Brown gets there to hold it in. Now Cockrell against the left side, into the circle. Waiting, goes up top to Brown. Across, Harris settles. High slot, down low, right out front. Nadeau can't stuff it in. Johnson stops it and is able to squeeze it. A minute and 12 seconds still remaining at 5-on-3 hockey. And the Everblades, they've got the chance, so they make changes to get out fresh skaters. Malmstrom, Moberg, and Needham come onto the ice for Florida to try and get through the next stage of this 5-on-3 PK. For Jacksonville, no changes. Their 5 guys stay out. Got it in tight to Olivier Nadeau right at the top of the crease, not able to force it through Johnson. Face off in the near circle. Puts Needham on his weak side for this draw against the Seattle local, Garrett Van Wy. And this face-off won by Needham. Malmstrom onto it, not able to backhand it down the ice. Harris at the left point, across the line. Passes bobbled by Brown, goes onto the far wall. Now Cockrell, far boards Harris into the circle, fires, shot blocked away, and it goes just a bit wide. Cockrell against the left side, walking towards the net. Puts it back, crowd getting antsy, they want a shot. Harris trying to oblige in, across, towards the net, backhand try, stopped. Van Wy, a good chance in tight, couldn't put it home. Jacksonville still possessing. Cockrell, nice move around Needham, wrist shot, blocked away, side of the net, and Johnson able to dive onto it before Nadeau could get it off the goal line. Still 33 seconds left on this 5-on-3 power play. Once again, it's Olivier Nadeau in tight with an opportunity. That time off a shot that got slowed up and came towards the side of the net. Blades with a chance to change. They do so. Gisevich, Sambrook, and Doherty come back onto the ice. Jacksonville, they are leaving their 5 guys out there, trusting them to get the tie-breaking goal. Johnson ready to go with a face-off over to his right. Off this face-off, fight for it. Gisevich to his knees, puts it towards the corner. Doherty behind the net to Sambrook, and he gets it all the way down. A huge clear for the Everblades. Vernon stops it behind the play. Van Wy taken down. Crowd looking for a call, none coming their way. Harris over the line. Van Wy goes off the ice in a little bit of discomfort. Brown, left flank. 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Nadeau across towards the bottom of the right circle. Pass to the slot blocked. Harris with it up top. Lambden ready to come out into the play. Gets out, across to the back door. Huge stop by Johnson. It's Nadeau again with the opportunity. Now 5-on-4. Power play coming to a close. Sambrook steals. Gets it to the wall, but not out. And stolen away. Lambden, a chance shorthanded on a break. Right in, down the middle. Lambden puts it over the crossbar right as Betts comes out of the box. Another opportunity for Florida on the breakaway. They can't put it home after all that. A 5-on-3 kill and a Logan Lambden breakaway at the end of it. It's still a 1-1 tied game. Jacksonville with a total of 4 shots throughout that time. A lot of them in tight, but not able to break this tie. Now the Icemen 0 for 4 on the power play tonight. And we still have not seen a man advantage for the Everblades. Chow, Betts, Gisevich, Malmstrom, and Sambrook start out for the Everblades. Nadeau, Brown, alongside MacArthur as forwards with Hislop and Tischke for Jacksonville to begin the OT period. One more goal needed for our winner tonight. Betts up against Brown in the circle. Ready to go. Everybody set up. Everybody a little jumpy. Everybody going early there from the forward. So we all get reset. And the puck dropped, the game back on. Overtime underway in Game 3 of the South Division semifinals. A chance early. It's Chow down the left side. Partial break. Quick shot. Stopped by Vernon. Just 10 seconds in, and the captain with a great look, but not able to get an early overtime winner. Offensive zone draw, everybody staying on the ice. Betts against Brown, both on their strong side for the face-off in the far circle of Jacksonville's end. Face-off one back, Malmstrom up top, long shot deflected just wide. Gisevich couldn't get it out front, goes over towards the near corner. Fight for it, makes his way up the boards on the near side. MacArthur to Brown, over the red line, spins, puts it into Florida's territory. Johnson stops the puck behind the net for Malmstrom. Nadeau chasing, couldn't get it away. Sambrook dodges, gets it ahead for Gisevich. Down the right wall, long shot, stop, rebound, try. Betts going for it, not able to stuff it in. Harris just lobs the puck down the ice. Gloved ahead and a hand pass called against the Everblades. Face off inside of Florida zone. Remember this overtime period. It's like the second period. It's a long change frame. So these defensive zone draws, they give whatever team, in this case Jacksonville, has the chance for the face-off in the attacking zone, an opportunity to hem the guys in way away from their bench where they can't easily get off for a change. Schaefer went a little early on that one, so apologizes and now gets ready for Hargrove and Harris to duke it out in the circle. Good job by Hargrove tying up his man, and Moberg comes in to get it away. Up to the point, but not out. Against the far boards, Hargrove takes it. In the corner with some room, Hargrove moving up the ice now. Across, Lambton, hard pass, makes its way ahead of Hamlock down into Jacksonville's end. Hargrove gets it against the goal line, pass for Lambton, tipped towards the net, and couldn't put it in. Doherty a shot, and that one blocked away, goes wide. Iceman trying to move up with it now. Coming up 3-on-3. Harris in the middle. Over to the left for Lodermeyer. Jacksonville changes their D-man. A shot towards the net. Johnson makes a save. Rebound thwacked away by Hamlock, and it makes its way out beyond Carter Allen. Ahead, right side, got a stick from Cockrell, so icing waved off. Moberg to it. Rims it up the near boards. Out to the red line. Goes by Saprika. Nurse trying to steal. Can't. And Carter Allen ahead up the right wall. Smacked into Florida's end. Moberg taps it ahead towards Nurse. Alex Kyle over the red line, over the blue line, left for Lansdale against the right wall. Waiting for the Blue Liners to change, sweeps it down low, goes by Nurse off a weird deflection. Lansdale gets it back, up to the point, Centerami just jams it down the wall. Kyle a little hooked up, no call coming. Don't expect any penalties here in overtime for either side. Against the near board, Centerami aggressive pinch, couldn't come up with a puck. Down the ice, Malmstrom able to tap it away to Lansdale, goes right back to Malmstrom. Ahead. Nurse checked down, icing waved off as Nurse going down to the ice. Got a stick on that puck. Florida makes a change, gets all of their forwards off the ice. Down into the Everblade zone. Johnson stops it behind, wraps it up the far boards. Against the hash marks, fighting, moving it up. Fourth line out there for Florida right now. Pass intended for Neuber, slowed up. Jacksonville takes it away in neutral territory. Fighting coming back, grabs the puck away. Malmstrom at the red line, couldn't get it further down the ice. Now coming up, it's Needham. 1-on-2 right now. Needham takes a long shot. Kick save made by Vernon. Onto the far boards. Fighting, checked out. Big check against the boards. Bennett MacArthur got fighting at a tough angle when he was going for that puck. Jacksonville moving ahead. Nadeau, left side, backhander, pass towards Brown, makes his way towards the net. And Betts just cleared that away from the front right before Johnson was trying to cover it up. Betts didn't want to have to force his team to take a defensive zone draw. Sean Allen ahead. Misses Chow in the pass, but got it out to the red line. Shoveled back in deep to Florida's territory. Moberg gets to it. Behind the net, Allen trying to go back to Moberg. Goes into his own skates. And on a second effort, able to poke it to Moberg. Ahead, Kasevich goes by him down the ice. No icing call against Florida. They get their defenders off the ice. Grissom chased by Chow. Backhanded up the far boards. Iceman trying to move up. Cockrell with speed forces it into Florida's end. Right after it, first to the puck. Away to Harris in the near corner. Up the wall, gets by Chukarov and out to neutral ice. Grissom tosses it back in. Both teams make changes while they can. Doherty onto the puck. And offsides called against Jacksonville. Lodemeyer didn't get out in time, despite warning, so the faceoff comes out in neutral ice. 3 minutes, 42 seconds gone by in OT. 1-1 the score that brought us here. The Everblades right now out shooting Jacksonville in overtime 5-1 early, including a couple of grade A opportunities, particularly Chow just 10 seconds into the OT frame. Blades wrap it ahead, trying to get it out of their own zone. Lambton got it to the middle of the ice. Kosh back, makes its way to Carter Allen now. Ahead up the close wall, gets by Grando, and icing called against Jacksonville. Face-off coming back down to their end of the ice. Fans, you can score on fun with an Everblades group package. Discounted tickets are available for groups of 10 or more. Call or text for more information and reserve your group package through the Everblades front office at 239-948-7825. Face-off in the far circle down to our broadcast right. Hargrove, Lambton, Hamalock out there alongside Malmstrom and Centerami. Hargrove against Van Wy in the circle, and Hargrove gets the boot. Lambton, or nope, looks like he's good to stay. So he comes back in against Van Wy. Set up. And the Western Michigan alum loses this draw. Jacksonville taking it up the ice. Grando gets to the red line. Down the boards. Close side after it against Malmstrom. Malmstrom takes his shove. 2-on-2 fight for it. Kosh comes away with this puck. Trying to spin it in towards the circle. Van Wy well wide of the net. Grando up top at the line. Hislop, long shot just wide of the net. Grab Van Wy, tough angle try. Didn't make it work. Far side boards. Blades able to chop it out to the red line. Hislop over for Van Wy. The crowd right now very quiet. A lot of nervous energy in this building for the Icemen faithful. They know how much this overtime means right now in this series. Puck cleared down the ice. Lambton skating up to it. Left side, down to the far corner of Jacksonville's end. Lambton trying to cycle it, pressured by two Icemen players. Couldn't get it down up at the point. Held on side. Allen's shot gets blocked. Tischke taking away. Nadeau trying to break free. Pass never got to him. Nadeau to it against the end wall behind Florida's net. Pass towards the front. Johnson feathered it away towards Nurse. Ahead. Kyle gets to it. Dumps it in. Vernon plays it away. Nurse to it in the near corner. Lansdale with it now. Behind the net to Nurse. Knifed away by Hislop. Far boards. Shot from the wall. Wide of the net. Moberg not able to get to the puck in time. Retreats to grab it in his own zone. Both teams change some players. Moberg stops behind his own net. 14:30 still to go in OT. Kyle bounces away from him. Swung ahead. Kyle gets it back in neutral ice after the Iceman cleared it out. Lansdale over the line, puts it down to the boards. Heads off for a change. Top line coming out for Florida. Shukarov, pass ahead. Harris trying to get it in towards the middle. Couldn't get a puck to Lodermeyer. Doherty rims it around the boards. Over for Sandbrook on the far side. Missed him. Cockrell takes it away. Trying to steer it towards the net. Well wide. Goes over onto the close side. Shukarov behind the net to Lodermeyer. Looking out front. Spin pass. Makes its way up towards the blue line. Shot from distance and just wide. Johnson screened out front. Went just by him. One of the Blades has lost his stick. Gisevich, though, able to get it away. Has to get this clear. Able to get it out down the ice. Foot race for it. Chow wins, so icing waved off. And Doherty, who lost his stick, able to get off the ice. Up at the point, Malmstrom towards the net. Scores! An arcer from way out. Anton Malmstrom beats Vernon, and Florida has a 3-0 series lead. The Icemen on the edge of elimination with another overtime win for Florida.